What's up, y'all? Sorry, I'm a little late. I know I'm supposed to go on live at 10:30. So, I wanted to talk about Ty Taylor's sister, and then we also gonna talk about Peach McIntyre. So, Ty Taylor's sister did not like how CJ So Cool had did to Ty Taylor. She did say that she likes CJ sober than drinking. She said that he can't not drink around her. She said that she would have cussed CJ So Cool out. So I agree with Deshaun because when CJ get to drinking, he do stupid stuff. You know what I'm saying? And he be so loud, and But now today he's kind of sober, so he's on TikTok right now. He's on live on TikTok. They doing the battles again or whatever. So people were saying that CJ is so loud. They said Deshaun said that CJ you loud. So they said that the kids are sleeping. So he is so loud, y'all. But Ty Taylor and Deshaun they share a house together. So yeah, and I guess they cooking whatever. So Ty and CJ in the kitchen. I guess they cooking, but they said that he's too loud. So he's on TikTok battle. But what do y'all guys think? And then on that note, Peach McIntyre, she also saying that CJ is using Ty. Let me see if I could pull her video up what she had said about CJ using Ty, because I think he is too. Because just like Roger said, like remember I had told y'all, Roger had said that he had CJ had text him and said something about a comeback. So yeah, I think he using her too. And they saying that CJ really don't like Ty like that. And they said that when he get to drinking, they said that when people get to drinking and stuff, people come from their true selves and they show their true colors when they be drinking or whatever, right? But do y'all guys think that CJ and Ty is the new powerful couple? Because I don't see them as a powerful couple. I don't see that. Some people saying that they are, but no, not really. So let's go ahead and I'm trying to find this video with Peach McIntyre said about CJL. I believe it's this one. Yeah, so I'm gonna let y'all listen what she had to say. And this was yesterday. So I'm gonna let y'all hear.
Foremost, CJ So Cool does not like Ty. He's using Ty for a comeback. And he's not wrong. I keep telling y'all, and I've been told him. In order for CJ to make a comeback, all you gotta do is love a black woman publicly. And then black women will forget about everything else. And the only reason why CJ So Cool really went down the way he did was because he started messing with that white girl named, what was her name? Lexi or whatever the Black women hate to see a black man leave a black woman for a white woman. We will cancel you for that. Right? So now that he's acting as if he loves Ty out loud, black women will forget that he left royalty and got with a young white girl. Now, he don't like Ty. He's just using Ty. And Ty is being stupid. Not because she's stupid, but because she's hurt. And I'm saying this as somebody from the outside looking in. However, I am a phenomenal seer. Ty is a side hoe, a professional side bitch. She normally keeps her relationships private because she has to. She had a baby whose father is ATO Jacob, and he did not want that baby, and he treats the baby as such. And the mom, in return, does not want the baby either because she thought the baby would keep the man, and she regrets being that baby's mom. So this is what we're happening in real time. We're watching a professional side bitch become a girlfriend publicly, and she's happy about it. And we're watching a black man who lost it all and went with a white woman, whether y'all want to say she was Spanish or she ain't black, she white, a white woman, and lose it all. So now he's using a black woman to get it all back, but he does not like her, which is why he slapped the shit out of her on camera and act like it was a joke. CJ want to be with a white woman. CJ like light skin. She ain't even light enough for him. But it's cute. Y'all gonna say I'm lying. I'm a hater. I'm dramatic. But Ty, if I was you, I would walk away. You got some money out the deal. You got to look like a nigga wants you. When the truth is, he don't. I would say focus on yourself and learn to love your baby, even though you don't love the situation that came from being her mom. You'll be like years ahead of where you are. You still that girl. Still don't fuck with you though, but that would be my piece of advice. Get out while you're ahead. Foremost.
So how do y'all feel about Peach McIntyre had said? Now people was agreeing with Peach McIntyre and some people was not agreeing with Peach McIntyre because they said that she need to leave her husband. They said that she really don't have the room to talk about CJ so cool when it come down to her husband. You know, I mean, they said that it's the wrong message that Peach McIntyre delivered the message. Somebody in the comment was saying that this whole time I just assumed that CJ So Cool is G, but I assume he got with Ty Taylor for her status. Somebody said in the comment. Somebody said, how you figure that man was G and all he do is talk about his exes and kids? Both things can be true, they say. He's been famous 15 years now, always. Peach is bluntness, always on level 10. Somebody said, y'all help. Who are those people? Question. Somebody said, I feel like Lexi is the best woman CJ had ever had through. What y'all guys think? Did y'all think that Lexi was a good woman to CJ? I don't know. I can't really say Lexi a good woman for CJ because I don't see it, even though she was in that man's business when it came down to him and royalty. I didn't like that. You know what I'm saying? Lexi was a little bit too much. She looked like she was a type of controlling person too as well. Alleged. I'm gonna say alleged. I feel like she was too dominant control, and their relationship was toxic too, because it was rumors are going around that CJ and Lexi was physical, was getting into it at his house. And you know what I'm saying? It was rumors about abuse allegations. So I don't know how true that is, but it was rumors while back. It was like I say it was like around 3 or 4 years ago when they first started out dating or whatever. I think it was in 2023 or something like that. When I heard that it was rumors that it was kind of abusive in their relationship at that time, but they no longer together no more. But yeah, some people was saying they YouTubers, but they be in the TikTok streets now. Somebody was saying that we don't even know who that is, and I said what I said. The ordinary has a good day. Somebody was saying that because they don't know CJ So Cool. Some people know CJ So Cool, some folks don't. Somebody said, I definitely agree. I didn't care for her at first, but she grew on me. They talking about Lexi. They said that Lexi is a good woman to CJ. Somebody said, how was she was the best? That's what I said. I said the same thing. How was Lexi was the best for CJ? I can't see that. She supported him physically and mentally. She helped with the kids. She took on the beef with the baby mama. They say she was really solid, more solid than anybody I've seen with him. Somebody had said about Lexi. And at the end of the day, Royalty is not bitter. She's not a bitter baby mother. CJ is kind of a bitter baby father, allegedly, because he was in his feelings that Royalty doesn't want him no more. And CJ, the type of baby daddy, is like other baby fathers like that, but not like that, but in sort of way, kindly, because CJ kept bashing Royalty. He kept talking about her kids in a role of light. You know what I'm saying? And I'm glad that Royalty did break up with CJ, because they broke up in 2021. So I'm glad that they did broke up. You know what I'm saying? Because CJ, you see the true colors when he's with Ty now. You know what I'm saying? And CJ still got feelings for Royalty. He's still hurt. He's trying to hide the fact that he's not in love with Royalty still, but he still is. Cause like last night when Ty Taylor and CJ So Cool was on live on Twitch, he had played Royalty's song and Ty looked at him a certain way. You know what I'm saying? And then she kept forcing him about that phone number. She kept telling him, you need to change your number. She's like, you need to change it. CJ didn't want to change his phone number for a reason. I don't know why he doesn't want to change it, but some people said that he need to change that number because it's dangerous what he got going on. What he was posting, I guess, or something. I don't know. Somebody was saying that he need to change it, whatever. And so Ty kept saying he need to change it. So um, I don't know if CJ still got other people that he's talking to, and they said that Ty Taylor was definitely looking at his phone. She was staring at it hard, like she wanted to see something, you know what I'm saying, in that phone. And then somebody in the comments like, girl, he let you see everything. Like, would you basically saying why you tripping for? He let you see his phone. But Ty Taylor really wants CJ to change his number. I don't know why she want him to change his number, but she want him to change it. But at the end of the day, I think that Royalty and CJ still talk because of the twins, but she got to understand that CJ has to talk to Royalty, whether she like it or not. You know what I'm saying? Just like she got to talk to ATL Jacob about their kid. So, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if, I'm not saying that Ty Taylor is jealous of Royalty, but it kind of seemed like in a way she kind of is, because every time he bring her up, or he make mistake, say her name, she look at him sideways, or the music come on or something like that, and he keep singing Bottles of Champagne, because that song is originally was dedicated to his baby mom Royalty, right? But Ty's not liking it. And then he also mentioned one of Royalty kids at the restaurant when they was at Sugar Factory. Ty Taylor and CJ went to Sugar Factory, and she looked at CJ in a way like ninja. You know what I'm saying? So CJ, I don't know, but CJ is a weird person allegedly. You know what I'm saying? But somebody said that he does that all the time, if he drink or not drinking. That's what people are saying. They said that's just CJ, but I don't know. But I could tell that Papa Taylor doesn't like it. I could tell Mama Taylor doesn't like it. And so CJ really want to go in Ty Taylor's room. And Papa Taylor's like, nah, I don't, you can't go see that room. He was like, why you want to see that room so bad? So I guess that Taylor they had some plaques, whatever, and you know what I'm saying. But they have a lot of important stuff. You know, when you're in the music industry, you're really not supposed to be showing everything in the house that you have because you don't know what that person might do or steal, allege, or whatever. I'm not saying that CJ was stealing anything, but you know how people do. But they really don't know CJ like that. You know what I'm saying? But just like just like Ty Taylor's sister, Deshawn was like, no, if he drink around me, he gonna get cussed out. And the baby sister Trinity, I think her name Trend, yeah, Trent Taylor, she didn't like it either. She didn't like how CJ did Ty. But Ty Taylor did took up for CJ, whatever. So I'm gonna read that part, but not yet. So let me go back to Peach McIntyre's video. I'm reading the comments. Somebody said you might need to use some of your own device and walk away. I'm only saying this out of love. I think they saying that to Peach. Somebody said exactly what I was thinking. If she got her nerves, somebody said. Oh wow, Peach, why they can't just be happy? Question. Somebody said, girl, I don't know what's wrong with you, but I love it, no cap. Somebody said I was agreeing with Peach on this. I said the same thing. He's using her also for a comeback because he did say that he's bringing CJ Cool a comeback. Um, hi. And then somebody also said, I keep saying wrap it up, man. She got more parties with him than she do favor. They talking about Ty Taylor's daughter. Somebody said Ty definitely got him back in the algorithm because I haven't heard his name so much since she started dealing with him. That's what they saying. I don't think he like any of us at all. He seems very feud. Somebody said Wood don't even like you, but you stick beside him. So somebody had said about Peach, about her husband. Somebody said, and I don't know why Ty would even want to give him a chance, like the same promises he tells her are the same that were promised to royalty. Somebody said, and many more after royalty before Ty, and mind you, was just trying to talk to the friend, but the friend didn't want him. I guess they was talking about one of royalty's friend. I'm reading Peach McIntyre's comment in her video. That's what I'm reading, y'all. So I don't want y'all to be confused. Like, what's she talking about? Somebody said, I love Peach and the truth you speaks. The whole time, I just think that CJ, they saying that CJ might be a little, a little sweet. Basically, they're trying to say. So yeah, but some people was not feeling Peach at all. Somebody said, "Nah, you're not hating this time, Peach. You're absolutely right now. All the other stuff you be talking sometimes you go overboard." Somebody said, "Meanwhile, her husband is the worst, and she's paying all the bills." They saying about Peach McIntyre paying all the bills because her husband don't pay him. Ooh, yeah. Somebody said he might as well get back with his BM Nike. They said he might well get back with Nike. Somebody said I agree. She had over his about him, and they just started dating. Somebody said agree. We will see. It goes left. Somebody said leave out is leaving, but let me go catch up on who she's talking about. Somebody said girl, who cares? Somebody said Peach gonna get your A. Somebody said now she using them for response to put her back in the algorithm. Somebody said black women hate to see a black man with a W woman. Only childish people hate to see a black man dating outside of his race. A dodge who a black woman or a black man dating a W woman because of what they have, and it goes both ways. Somebody said, how about his fan base just got older and outgrow his content, and the older fans aren't tuning in like before because he isn't the rich family man he used to be. Now he's a single father doing corny-ish to stay relevant. Somebody said about CJ. Somebody said you should worry about if your husband loves you out loud. They saying that about Peach McIntyre. Your husband should love her out loud. Somebody said, have they names for years? Somebody said he doesn't even want a woman. They saying that CJ does not want a woman. Somebody said, whether it hurts or not, Peach gotta tell the truth. Somebody said, you telling somebody to walk away. Somebody said, fetch Peach. I said the same thing. You're not lying, Peach. Totally agree. Somebody said, Royalty left CJ Peach. Somebody said, the kid gotta grow up one day and see it's sad. And just because somebody said it doesn't make it true. Peach will tell a joke but never a liar. Y'all sure he even like girls? Quite someone said. So somebody said, Peach, your leave out got me. Damn. I'm not gonna read it. Somebody talk about her hair. That's not nice. Somebody says this coming from a woman whose husband has been cheating since y'all got here. They talking about Peach McIntyre husband been cheating on her. Somebody said, what does that have to do with she saying the truth is what it is? People was not agree. Some people agree that Peach McIntyre by CJ So Cool using Ty. Some people doesn't like it that she talk about CJ. Somebody said so she know what she's talking about from example because she's sure not lying. He don't like her. Somebody said you thought you ate with that. Somebody said and Wood doesn't like you. That's Peach McIntyre's husband Wood. Somebody said meanwhile you give a man 9 kids who don't like you either, and you ain't get out while you could. Somebody said OFC, you know, cause Wood don't like your A. P sit this one out. Your husband cheated with a girl in your truck. You bought him, and it seems to me like you forgot. Somebody said she's not wrong because he was with a black woman years ago when he was doing the white tea. He's very weird. I believe Royalty is her name. Somebody said, girl, stop looking you dealing with Wood. You have no credibility in this conversation. Somebody said Ty is very a male, clearing the one CJ is love bombing her. So he can't have content. You could tell he's not really in it for real. So know you're the spokesman person for all black women. Fix your life first. So they basically telling Peach McIntyre she need to fix her life. But I'm not going to read all these comments. But they did say that Peach McIntyre husband be cheating on her all the time and he doesn't like her. Now I do be singing. I don't know if I'm blind or not. I'm not blind, but I'm just saying. I can tell that Peach McIntyre husband doesn't like her. He doesn't give her attention. Now, it's so messed up. This man did not buy her nothing for Mother's Day. This man bought him an outfit. You know what I'm saying? So they've been together for all these years and they got 9 kids together. That's embarrassing to bring on the internet, and you got a husband doesn't love you like that, don't like you like that. You know what I'm saying? And for I understand what she trying to say when it comes down to CJ and Ty's relationship, that CJ using Ty, but I really believe that Peach husband is using her. Because if he's not paying all the bills in the house or whatever, she's doing everything for the kids, she's buying things, and they say that her husband, he had a side hustle, like he had a car wash business or whatever he was doing. And I don't see Wood so much happy with Peach like that. He'll put on a smile, put on the front, like geeky laughing and all that. But this was really one with certain women. People need to worry about they relationship before they judge somebody else relationship. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying that CJ entire relationship is gonna, I mean, it's not good. I mean, everybody doesn't have a perfect relationship sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes people relationship go left. But I'm just saying, like, I get what Peach McIntyre is saying, but at the same time, she is the wrong messenger to give somebody advice when it comes to CJ So Cool and Ty relationship. And people was not feeling it at all. They wasn't feeling it what she was saying or whatnot. They wasn't feeling it. Okay. So yeah, that's my take on that. They was not feeling what she was saying or whatnot because she has her own problems herself. You can't, talk about somebody's relationship and your relationship is not perfect either. You know what I'm saying? Because you gotta understand, because Wood back in the day, but he changed. You know what I'm saying? Wood used to drink back in the day, alleged, and you know what I'm saying, he got back sober. You know what I'm saying? And Peach McIntyre had to make sure that, Wood would, you know what I'm saying, get himself together. But it's not only just about Wood, but I'm just saying it for example because she's trying to give people advice and some people not liking it, that what she said. You get what I'm saying? Now let me see if I can find Ty's Taylor's message, what she said about CJ. Okay, so Ty Taylor had responded. This was yesterday. She said it wasn't done with the Mysterio into. I was raised right to know the difference between the two. But thanks for all y'all support, good or bad. So they saying that CJ slapped her, but I'm gonna let y'all hear the audio. I'm not gonna show the video. Some people already seen the video, but this is how CJ was sounding when he was at Ty Taylor's home. You gotta say no Uno out. No, you didn't show me. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. I gave you too much. Don't do that. Don't do that. Okay, listen. Calm down. Calm the fuck down. I want to do what you can't say Uno out. You gotta say no. Let me make the chat. No. Listen, I'm gonna tell you right now. I'm 37 years old. You gotta say no Uno out. If I say. And he did call her B. Now, some people in the comments, so CJ did respond to this yesterday. He said, I'm sorry I took that Uno game way too serious. Sorry, chat, I was dead wrong. It won't happen again. Somebody said you didn't owe nobody. Ish, if Ty didn't think it was real, that's all that matters. But he did call her a B in that video. Somebody said, man, you was playing with her. You could tell you never want to even put force into that. You was playing the damn. Somebody said, IG, they don't really know CJ for real. Somebody said, Uno will have the whole house fighting. Damn, not Uno will have the whole house fighting. Either it gets real when you play Uno. People don't understand. Only issues is when you toss the house her a little bit and bring it up your age. That ish don't matter in the process after fleshing out You know how social media is. They was going to clip that and blow it out of control. Somebody said, chat is lame. What did you do wrong? The internet is weird and lame. What did he do wrong? Somebody said, excuse me. Somebody said, baby, go apologize to her, not us, Ninja. You gotta sleep with her. We don't. Somebody said in the comments. Somebody said, stupid B, then mugged her. This the relationship you would want, question. Then he sees she's not going for it and want to smile like he was a dead ass LOL wild child. I'm so glad I can see through this BS now. Somebody said in the comment. It won't happen again, FN. You need therapy. You have abuse tendencies. Somebody had said about CJ. You don't know how to control your emotions. You are on the borderline of being abuser. Please go seek help. It's never that serious, especially with your woman over a card game. Please don't be the typical pussy AFN everybody already says you are. Damn. Somebody said that's how it gets in Uno. Somebody said you don't have to apologize. We know how serious Unos get, but it still don't have him to act that way. Somebody said you acting on point family, but you gotta let her get used to the skits. She still new. How is that a skit? Okay, but I'm not going to read all those comments. But what do y'all guys think when it comes down to CJ and Ty relationship? Do y'all see red flags? Do y'all see this as a CJ so cool, Ty Taylor's powerful couple? Because I don't understand why they calling this a power couple. Because that's why I put this as a title, because they calling these people the power couple. I don't see that. So yeah, it's not that. But everybody's on TikTok live, y'all. So CJ, I think CJ still on live on TikTok. Let's get this shit over with. I'm ready to get the fuck. My bad, y'all. So yeah, they still on TikTok. I think they showing us on TikTok right now. But CJ is still in Atlanta, and hopefully he ain't broke. Because they said that CJ been spending all the money on or whatever when he been down there in Atlanta. So I don't know, y'all. But if I see anything, y'all, I will, report it. But I just had to come on here to share my opinion about CJ So Cool's relationship and what Taylor and CJ, that Peach back in Ty had said an opinion about them. So yeah, I had to come on to share my opinion, but it's gonna be a short live for tonight, y'all. Cause your girl's supposed to go live at 6, but I changed it to 10:30. So now it's 11:12 over here where I'm at. So yeah, y'all go catch Ty Taylor's live and CJ So Cool live on TikTok and Deshaun. So yeah, guys, I catch y'all on the next one, and I hope that y'all had an amazing Friday today. Even though it's been raining crazy where I was at, but it stopped raining thunder over here. Thank you. But anyway, y'all, I'll catch y'all guys on the next one. And if I see anything when it comes down to CJ So Cool and Ty's live, if I see anything, I will post that as well. But good night, and I see y'all. Goodbye.